Okay, there it is. It's recording now. So, you mentioned in your feedback that you had problems with your login sometimes, right?
Yeah.
That you log in and then you close the browser, open the browser, or close the tab,
Yes.
open the tab again, and then you have to sign in again.
Yes.
Is that still happening today?
I don't feel like it is, no.
Okay, so the cookie is kind of like already,
Maybe.
storing the data, so you come back.
Right.
Okay, and it goes in.
I feel like that has been solved.
Oh, cool. Okay, so let me get rid of that.
It used to be that every time I opened the program, and you're probably right. It's probably that I had closed the browser or I had closed the computer or something. But it used to be every time I wanted to watch something, I would have to log in.
Yeah.
And the nature of the site made it kind of cumbersome, where I would navigate to the show I wanted, navigate to the episode I wanted, and then click play, and it would say log in. I would log in, and then it would go back to the home screen.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, I gotta go
So
scroll through, find
yeah.
the show again, go through, find the episode again.
The context is gone.
Right.
Every time.
And I don't remember having that experience recently.
So what is your preferred way of looking at the website or the service?
Just on the laptop.
Just on the laptop?
Recently, I got an Amazon Fire Stick.
Okay.
I was given this gigantic old television, which is funny. I never had a TV in 15 years.
Okay.
Someone just gave this to me, and the funny thing is, I thought, man, this is great. I'm gonna watch it. I use it so little, Lennon. I'm just.
It's all in the TV. It's all in the laptop, right?
It's mostly the laptop.
It's me too, man. I don't know. My wife, I'm married with 2 kids.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't allow me to cancel the cable.
Right.
But I never use. I cannot.
Cable drives you nuts.
Yeah, just finding stuff.
I know.
And how it's so linear, and you have to adapt to whatever they have, and then when you DVR something, it takes you like 5 minutes to find it and play it. So yeah,
And
it's
then
tough.
you still have to speed through the commercials every time.
Yeah. So I don't know. I love Reddit. I love Netflix. I just can't go back, man.
Yeah, I know. And even having the Fire Stick, I mean, there's probably been 1 or 2 instances where, because I think I noticed that there was an ad that you guys were running or something. I noticed that there was an app for the Fire Stick.
Yeah, it is.
So I thought, oh, that's cool. I have that thing.
Yeah, but
I'll try it. And I downloaded it, and it was fine. Everything was cool. But it didn't change. Most of the time, I'm still just watching it on my laptop.
Yeah.
It's just my
it's
habit.
convenience.
It's
It's like it becomes like a second nature, like just like bringing your iPhone in one hand and
Yeah.
your laptop in the other.
I know. It's funny, sitting at the TV, I feel like, ooh, I'm really wasting time here. Like, if I sit down on the couch and turn on the TV, I feel like this guilty thing, like I'm really wasting time.
Yeah, you can be doing something.
Whereas with the laptop, I waste tons of time, but I don't have that same awareness because I'm just like, oh, I'm going to check this, and then I guess I'll just watch this episode while I'm sitting here. It's totally just a mind game.
That's really cool. That's the way I feel too. That's true.
It's funny.
Because you can jump at any time to do something. Like it's more like lean forward versus laid back experience, right?
That's true.
So the lean forward, it almost like you're already
You're being productive.
prepare to do it if the opportunity arrives, versus being in the
I just feel like watching TV like midday. I can't imagine. I would never just lay down on the couch right now. But I would. It is pretty likely that I would probably play an episode if I was sitting there, especially if I had made lunch, I had some coffee or something. But I wouldn't find myself going over to the couch and turning on the TV.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the same, exactly the same way. So let's see. Besides, you mentioned Netflix and YouTube. Besides those 2, it's any other website that you regularly visit for video, or any other thing?
Not for video.
Not for video. Those are
I don't
your
have
3.
other streaming sources or anything. Like I said, I have this Fire Stick, which is kind of insane. I don't know. Have you ever used that Amazon Fire Stick?
Yeah. I think it has a software that is called Kodi.
Yes.
And so that's why I bought it.
Yep. This I have that too. I won that at a Secret Santa.
Oh, really?
Like, it's like unlocked and you can watch anything in the world.
I try to empathize with it, but
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, but I just don't find myself using it very often.
Yeah,
and
same
besides, every time I turn on the Fire Stick, it's like 1,300 icons, and
Yeah.
you click to a page, and another 1,800 icons load, and it's just like it's a bit much.
Click, wait, loads, click
Yeah.
again. It's just
It's a bit
versus
much.
the laptop is just boom, there, done.
Right. And so I do actually come to think about it. I do have Amazon Prime. I have watched a couple videos on Amazon Prime on their streaming service, but also haven't really that hasn't become habitual the way Netflix has.
Okay, yeah, Netflix is like
Netflix is ubiquitous. And
yeah, it's everywhere.
And even though it's funny, I feel like the quality of Netflix has somewhat declined over the years, and maybe that's just my perception.
Product wise or the
Content,
the content.
wise, like the titles that are available and stuff. I feel like maybe
It's becoming a little bit like the production value of the shows, or
the production value of their shows, I think, is good.
it's okay. I think I got it.
Sure.
Yeah, there.
But they're oh, my girlfriend's here.
Oh, hi.
This is my girlfriend
Hi.
Zena.
How are you? Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
I'm Lenin.
Hi.
Not so much the quality of the shows, but maybe just the range of titles that's offered or something. Their shows seem to be really high quality. Their original content
Yeah,
seems to be really good, actually.
but the scripting or
No. It seems to be really good, but I feel like, for example, if there was a classic movie that I wanted to watch,
oh, okay, got it.
fewer of those titles are available.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if that's my perception or if that's real. I feel like it's not like a lot of maybe they're really pushing their original content, and
Yeah.
there's less of like classic films or
the
Things like
traditional Netflix that it was the the DVDs and the movie thing kind of
Right.
really like almost like going to the theater. Now it's more like television. Yeah. I think I think I agree with you. Yeah.
you know.
So let's see, social media. Do you have Facebook or Twitter or any Instagram or stuff like that?
I have Instagram and I use Instagram. I have Twitter. I do not use it. Never have. I do not have Facebook. I use Facebook, but I got off years ago. I didn't enjoy it. So that's it. That's my social media experience is Instagram.
Yeah, me too. It's the same
Yeah.
thing here. I just like go take a picture, just like put anything there, a couple of hashtags and done.
It's the most fun one.
Yeah, and it doesn't have as many interruptions, I think, as Facebook. Facebook is like 10 stories are like something weird, like fake news or something like that.
Yeah, Facebook is funny. There was just always seemed to be a lot of like fighting and people arguing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I never enjoyed it. You know what's funny? I used to really like MySpace.
Yeah,
I used to love MySpace.
I remember when I discovered MySpace for the first time, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is incredible. I can talk to my uncle and stuff, like, or friends from like elementary school that I never that was my first experience with like the interconnectivity
Yes.
of like I'm finding
too.
people organically. It just happened. It's like a virus. It just spread.
Mm-hmm.
And you one guy meet the other guy and meet the other guy, and it's just like a chain and a reaction. Yeah, that was cool, and it was clean too. It was really like peer to peer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now sharing the stories and it's more about the stories and the comments than the personal stuff. I think I that's the way I feel. I don't know.
Well, I remember when Facebook showed up and people said like, "Oh, MySpace is on." MySpace was on its way out for a few years. I don't know if you remember. I was in a band for many years, so
Okay.
MySpace was kind of important. It was like the early stages of like.
Yeah,
And actually,
that's
MySpace
true.
was really good for bands.
Yeah.
It was like you could kind of have like a white. Maybe they had a MySpace Music or something.
Yeah, I remember.
It was really important for bands. So it became like kind of this marketing experiment. And I remember our manager had a friend who was a computer scientist and also, I forget, independently wealthy or something. But he basically built like a server room in his basement and like downloaded MySpace
Oh my god.
and studied it.
Wow.
Did all these studies. I don't know if that's illegal. I don't know, but it was kind of, there was a lot of buzz about this, what this guy was doing, and anyway, I'm straying from the story.
Reverse
MySpace,
engineering.
people were taking MySpace pretty seriously. Oh, what the point that I was getting at is, but they were saying like, oh, but it's going to go away soon because it's built on some architecture that can't support any more growth or something. It had an internal problem where they said MySpace is going to go away.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
That was at least the rumor at the time. And then sure enough, thereafter Facebook showed up, and I remember the first time I opened it, the first time I logged on, I was like, I don't really like this. I don't really, this feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
And that feeling never changed over the next like 10 years.
I'm getting poke.
I just didn't enjoy the Facebook vibe.
So in Instagram, how do you use Instagram for, do you ever see like ads from MTOD in Instagram from us? Or?
Yeah, actually, and I keep up with many of the, well, maybe Motor Trend On Demand. Is that a profile for that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
or Motor Trend. I think it's
I very likely follow the Motor Trend one. I mean, I know several of the shows I follow, like Dirt Every Day, Roadkill. I follow several of those shows and several of the characters, like Freiberger and Dulcich and Lucky and Tony Angelo. I think I follow, and Fred Williams.
Okay.
So I follow all those accounts and I see those folks. I use it mostly just for kind of. I don't really use it for like my personal life. I don't have a problem with that. That's just not really my style. So it's not like, Zena and I went to the grocery store. It's mostly just interest, like the 4x4s and the motors and the bikes and stuff like that. Mostly just
your personal interest.
Hobbies.
Yeah, the hobbies. Yeah. Cool. Where so now that was pretty much the conversational test, not test, but conversational
portion
part.
Okay.
Yeah, part. It's not a test at all. That was totally wrong on my side. Now this is the tasks.
Okay.
So on the tasks, if we can, do you have a program that is called Zoom for video conferencing?
No.
Do you mind if I send you an invitation in installing it? It's a small little application.
Yeah.
That is like GoToMeeting or
sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So let's do that.
On the computer or the phone?
The computer. Yeah. So what it does, and let me just send you an invite. The computer, what it does, let me